They just saved Social Security, SSDI, survivors, SSI, and VA checks. I have all the details and what you need to know right here in the video, so let's get right into it. I know in this video, I want to share with you some details of some new developments that just hit the wire late last night and where we currently stand, as this has been causing a lot of drama here over the last few months. In fact, you know what else is causing some drama? What I have sitting right over here on my desk, which I'm going to share with you here in just a couple minutes. Some of you here in the community have been asking me some questions lately, and I got a couple items I want to share with you. So that's been causing a little bit of drama here in this little room today so far, but I'll show you that here in just a minute. Anyway, let's get into it and talk about what came up late last night, the new developments, and where we currently stand, as this has been causing a lot of drama. In fact, I know for a fact a lot of you here in the community have been very concerned about this. I've been out with a lot of videos as of recently talking through the details and trying to reassure you, please don't worry about this. I know there's a lot of drama. I know there's a lot of people talking about this, saying, look out, checks are going to be ending, things like that. Don't worry about it. We've been talking about this for a very long time. I've come back time and time again in many videos reassuring you, don't worry about it. All right, let me tell you the details of what happened late last night. So late last night, Kevin McCarthy and the president came out and indicated they have a deal. Whoa, are we shocked? No, we're not shocked at all, okay? So they have a deal. They have a tentative deal on the debt ceiling whole drama that's thrown down now here. This does not mean it's passed yet. Let me tell you more details about this. The final language and the final details of this should be released later today, okay? They said that they have a tentative deal. We got a little bit of information about it. We don't know everything, okay? The official text has not been released. Don't know everything yet as of right now, but it should be released a little bit later today, according to what they said on this, and they're keying this thing up for a vote on Wednesday, and then likely, by the way, Wednesday most likely in the House, and then Thursday or Friday in the Senate. So interesting stuff, which, by the way, did anybody notice this thing? This was just a major game of a political game of drama. I mean, seriously, that's all this whole thing was. It was just a major political game. Okay, now let me point out some more details about this, because this is actually pretty interesting. On Friday, a couple days ago, Janet Yellen, the Treasury Secretary, was out and said, hey, everybody, remember how we were going to be defaulting on June 1st? Well, just kidding. Now we have enough money until June 5th. Are we shocked about this? No, okay? Here's the thing. We knew that this was coming. Now, here's the thing. Why did Janet Yellen do that? Well, maybe that was actually true, but here's the thing. I mean, this is all just a game, and we're seeing through the smoke and all the mirrors of this. Here's what's coming down to, okay? So basically what's going on here is that if they were to come together on a deal tonight or yesterday like they did, they basically wouldn't have reached the June 1st deadline. Remember, June 1st is Thursday, okay? They wouldn't have met that. So now that Janet Yellen came out and said, oh, don't worry, everybody, just kidding, it's actually going to be June 5th, now it gave them just enough wiggle room to get this thing passed on Wednesday through the House and passed through the Senate on Thursday or Friday. Oh boy, didn't see that one coming. You know what I mean? This is exactly what we've been talking about for many months now, and what I've been throwing out there for you as of recently, and saying, even in the event of a default, which I've been saying for a very long time now, it's not happening. There's just no way it's going to happen here. If it's never happened before in this country, it's probably never going to happen. I mean, obviously, I don't know what the future is going to hold, but it's probably not going to happen. No. Now, obviously, as I do get more details of the text of this bill and what goes on here, if there's anything major to talk about within it, of course, I'll bring it to your attention. But I just want to throw this out there. I know a lot of you here in the community have been very concerned about your checks, not coming, delays, checks ending, stuff like that. I would say at this point, looks like they have pretty much a deal going forward. Now, obviously, it still needs to pass through the Senate, through the House, and be passed and then sent over to the president for a signature, turning it into law, things like that. There's a lot of steps here to go. They've got a lot of work to do on this thing, but at least they came together on a tentative agreement. That is the most important part as of right now, because just a couple of days ago, they were saying, oh, we're so far apart, we're leaving for the holiday weekend. Well, at that point, again, it was just stirring the pot of drama, right? Kind of get what I'm saying? Anyway, so with that being said, of course, there are a few different things I want to point out for you within this. Again, we don't know the full text of the bill yet. This is just based on what they've said so far. So first off, it looks like they're going to be bringing back, as in like clawing back, about $30 billion worth of unspent COVID money. Yeah, I mean, I talked about that before. $30 billion that's sitting out there of taxpayer money that they're trying to bring back, and it looks like they're going to bring back a lot of that, okay? Looks like they're going to be repealing about $1.98 billion of IRS funding this year, and then going forward, looks like they're going to be repealing some of that as well. Remember, late last year with the Inflation Reduction Act, they got $80 billion, as in $80 billion going to the IRS. Well, they're trying to get some of that back and reappropriate that money for other, causes, things like that. So anyway, and they did make some changes, it looks like, to possible work requirements for SNAP benefits. I don't want to dig into this too deep right now. Please don't worry about this, okay? But here's the thing. It looks like potentially they're making a little bit of changes to that. I wouldn't really worry about it all that much as of right now, okay? Let me wait until I get the full text on this thing to understand it fully before I start throwing out a bunch of information on this, because I want to make sure the information that I'm giving you is 100% solid and is exactly what they have in there, okay? So as of right now, let's keep that on standby for right now, but it looks like there maybe are a little bit of work adjustments for SNAP benefits, okay? Again, please don't worry about it. Which, by the way, a couple days ago, they wanted to implement work requirements for Medicaid. Didn't happen, okay? It's not in there. No changes to Medicaid whatsoever. And that encompasses, as of right now, close to 100 million people. So, cool stuff, all right? So, anyway, these are the details that I have for you as of right now. Again, no worries on the debt ceiling thing. Again, it's not passed yet, but they came together with a tentative agreement late yesterday evening, and it looks like we will completely avoid a default, as we've, been talking about for so long. No changes to your checks, no, no delay, no stopping of payments, nothing like that. But again, I've been talking about that for a while now. This was never something to be concerned about in the first place anyway, right? Anyway, really quickly, let me answer a couple questions. I've seen some interesting questions down below in the comments section from some of you here in the community. Number one was, hey, I like your shirts recently. Where do you get these cool Hawaiian shirts? I get them from Kohl's. Seriously, I get all of these shirts like the one I'm wearing today. I have about 20 of these shirts right now. I get these from Kohl's. So each spring, Kohl's rolls out a huge variety of these types of shirts. I go in, I buy a bunch for the, the spring, the summer, the fall, things like that I wear here in my videos. I pull out maybe, 3, 4, 5 of them that I really, really like. I keep them, and then I donate the rest. That's what I do every year. I've been doing this for about 3 or 4 years now, and that's where I get my shirts, Kohl's. All right, question number 2. Some of you here in the community have been asking, how do you get your hair like that? Like, how do you get your hair kind of poking up all over the place? What do you do? Here's the product I use. It's American Crew Forming Cream. Seriously, I've been using this stuff for like 24 years. I mean, seriously, I've been using it for a long time, probably 20 years to be solid. I've been using this. Just comes like this little container, and it just like pokes my hair all over the place. So that's what I use there. All right, now the next one. This one's the one causing all the drama, okay? This guy right here. Many of you here in the community have been asking me, hey, you've been talking about energy drinks lately. Which ones do you drink? This is my go-to right here. And by the way, it's cold. And it's driving me nuts because I want to pop this sucker open. It's not open yet. You can see right there, but it is cold. Just took it out of the refrigerator literally like 5 minutes ago before I started recording this video. And here it is. So this is the one that I drink. Super good stuff, which, by the way, there's like 20 different flavors out there. That's the one that I have chosen that I like the most. There's a few others out there that are really good as well. I have not tried all of them, but this is the one that I like. I've been drinking it for, a few years now. I drink it every day, literally every day, sometimes 2 a day. I know, sometimes I can't control myself. So anyway, that's the one that I like. So anyway, to answer some of the questions I've seen down below in the comment section, there you go. That answers some of them, which, by the way, I've seen some other interesting questions down there, and of course, I will answer those as well in other videos. But I just want to throw that out there really quickly. So I've seen those questions. I thought, you know what? I'm just going to throw it out here in a video rather than, answering those down below, which I also have answered those down below as well. But I thought, it'd be kind of interesting to show you exactly what it is. So anyway, hope that helps you out. Again, please make sure to subscribe down below if you haven't done so yet. Share the video with your friends, family, social media, and go back and check out any of the other thousands and thousands of videos here on the channel. Until next time, enjoy your day. Also, take advantage of the 14-day free trial from the sponsor right here on the channel, or with that link right down below the video in the description or at the top of the comment section. It's pinned there as well. Lock it in, 14 days completely for free. You can sign up with that. I've shown you screenshots here on the channel from many other people that have taken advantage of that 14-day free trial. Awesome stuff, right? People are signing up with that. They're finding tons and tons of critical alerts, fraud alerts, all kinds of interesting stuff out there. Sign up with the link down below. Totally free for 14 days. Check it out. You'll be glad you did. And check it out. I signed up a couple months ago. They found 30 places my personal information was leaked on the dark web. Wow. Anyway, check out that link down below in the description or at the top of the comment section. Sign up there. You'll be glad you did. And enjoy your day. And catch you again later in the